Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into World War Chat. Today I wanted to start a new series that I'm not sure what I'm going to call yet, but basically I just wanted to share some of my favorite memories and places in WoW. So I thought I'd start off when I first started playing, which was a Night Elf Druid. And so I'm really familiar with the Night Elf starter area because I made quite a bit of Night Elves. So, yeah. Although it's a little bit different now, post-Cataclysm. But I just remember being very drawn to this area because it's so pretty, and I love the soundtrack too, and I'm happy that they didn't change that after Cataclysm came out. Very cool. Although this has changed a little bit. She was over on the other side of this tree, and I believe he was over here in this random spot. Yeah. Over here that you had to run up to. Maybe they moved them just so they're kind of easier to see, or I don't know, just kind of easier to get to, I guess, so you don't have to run all over the place as much when you do that quest. I do remember this cave, okay, and going in there, and I hated spiders, so that was not fun. That was not a fun experience. I hate spiders, so having to go in there was not fun. It seemed like there used to be spiders out here. Maybe I'm wrong, but it seemed like there used to be over here. I also was really into quests and reading them thoroughly. I didn't just hit accept and then just figure out what the objective was and just, do it really quickly. I actually really enjoyed reading the quest lines and the story. It just really brought me into the game, I guess. Obviously these guys didn't used to be in here. Oh yeah, I remember the druid. Oh, I remember trying to go up these stairs and having to get used to the mouse and kind of operating the camera and looking around. I remember that being so awkward at first. It was definitely my first MMO, so I wasn't used to the camera movements. And they apparently don't like me walking on their conversation, so I'm just gonna go up here. And yeah, I remember him giving the quest that talk about the the moon wells and whatnot. That was pretty cool. Although I do remember just jumping straight off of this on top of here. It was kind of fun. I thought it was neat back then, without dying, of course. And going through here. I mean, really not much has changed in this area. I think they changed some of the quests around just a little bit. I do remember this area over here being kind of difficult, because you had to go through here and then talk to this guy, and I remember the first time doing it, I think I probably died actually, because all of these fur blocks were just like too much for me to handle. And every time I quested through here, I always look for this guy. He's just like a rare spawn. I think he dropped some leather pants, if I remember correctly, which I was all about killing some rare spawns so I could get some decent gear, because back then decent gear was kind of hard to come by. It wasn't as readily available as it is these days. Let's see. Oh, where is that guy? Okay, I remember debating doing this quest with this guy, because he just he seemed kind of shady, and I remember debating actually accepting his quest and doing it, because I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen, he seems kind of shady, I don't know what's gonna happen to me if I do it. But I ended up accepting the quest, and of course a night elf in this town got kind of mad, and I had to like redeem myself and trick him and everything, which I'm sure that quest is still around. There definitely wasn't that lady used to not be on Mount. What is this all about? Maybe I should do the quest, but maybe they're just having conversations, I don't know. And I used to think it'd be kind of cool to, like, you know, take a nap and like literally lay down on the beds and then log out of the game. I used to do that. I think these guys actually freaked me out the first time, because yeah, the ground shakes. I remember the first time, like, oh my gosh, what is happening? Oh no. And I think I was pretty amazed, which, I mean, you know, after you've been playing for a while, yeah, it's not that impressive, but the first time you ever play, he's kind of ridiculous looking. That is until you raid and see bosses that are even bigger. Let's see. And then over here is the lake, the little boat. Well, they did add a new soundtrack actually, because that's a new one. But it's alright. Yeah, I mean, his quests were alright, I think. Nothing really strikes me from that. But I do remember always trying to collect the fruit, or whatever it is. Why doesn't it show? There it is. Yeah. Accepting the quest from these. And turning those in. You know, there was one quest that I never knew about until years later. It's like way over in the corner of here. It's some escort quest that I never knew about because I just never went back up in there, I guess. And I wish I had explored a little bit more. What else? This place, I remember being kind of difficult at first, learning how to play your character and everything. It can get kind of confusing in there and overwhelming at times when you are just fresh, new to the game. I guess, you know, basically when you're a noob. Oh, here's something neat. When I try to think of names for characters, I usually kind of refer to NPCs, and one over here, yeah, Nadia. That's exactly where I got the name for my my hunter, my level 60 hunter, which actually was my first character that I got to level 60 in Vanilla WoW. I actually didn't even level up my Druid first. She's actually at like level 30 something still over on Whisperwind, that I just haven't touched since I stopped playing her years ago. Let's see. And I hated killing these. They made the most obnoxious noise. These little, what do you call them? Harpies. And I remember how cool it was to find little treasure chests. I would get so excited about that, no joke. And I actually used to have an add-on that you could, I forgot what it's called, but you could like right click anywhere on the map and you could write a note, and it left a place marker. And so basically whenever I found a treasure chest, I would leave a mark on my map, so I could always check back again to see if another one respawned. I just thought that was really neat. Yeah, see this guy over here? I never knew he existed for the longest time, and it's kind of a shame. Although, it probably would have been kind of hard for me back then with this many mobs. I do remember one interesting quest line where you had to, I forgot the actual story, but there's like a spider over here that's actually a person, or was a person or something, some night elf, I don't know. I'm horrible at telling the story, aren't I? It was some quest you got in Darnassus, and you had to come over and kill her. Exciting story, yay! No, not so much. But anyways, I just kind of remember that being cool. Oh, is that a rare? No, it wasn't. I know there's a rare spawn over here somewhere. Yeah. Let's see. I guess I'll just go ahead and go into the city. It's definitely, I always thought it was a really pretty city, Darnassus, and I used to, okay, I'll go over one of these shops over here, because they have these shops for, you know, you can buy bags, general goods. You could also get, I think there's a stab, like, yeah, thrown weapons, Fletcher, like there's just all these little shops where you can, you know, get weapons and armor. And I know there was one that had dresses, which back then I didn't understand that I needed to wear leather and not cloth. Yeah, robes. Here we go. This is the place I used to go to. And, let's see. And I remember going through here, and they have no stats on them, right? Well, they do have armor, but, I mean, that's nothing. And, well, it's a silver dress there. And I remember going in here, and I probably bought one of these, because you have to be, yeah, you have to be a certain level. So, what, I'd probably get, like, the plain robe, or the double-stitched robe. I remember that one, actually. By the time these came around, you know, I was already leveling up in some other area, but yeah, I used to actually go to these vendors and buy these like weapons and robes and whatnot, because for one, they matched. I liked that they matched, and I was like, well, you know, you have to be this level to wear it, so obviously it's important to upgrade when you hit the level that you can, you know, get a new thing. What is this? Oh, that's cool. Didn't know that was there. Fishing Bailey. I wonder if they're different in different cities or if they're all the same. Probably the same. Yeah, I used to do that in crafting. I remember trying to do some crafting. I usually did the leather working, I think. Let's see. I think this area looks pretty cool. I think they did a good job with this tree. What's it called? Cenarian Enclave. Okay. Or the Howling Oak. Very cool. All the druids are in here, I think, right? Yeah, druid trainer. They used to be... Okay, I'm trying to remember. Oh, no, they're still there, I think, right? Here, yeah. Over here. And I remember going in here, and then all the way... Oops. All the way up. And I remember Fandral or whatever, who, okay, dismount, thanks. He used to be up here, and he used to give the, like, there were the seeds, I forgot what they're called, where you had to go to Ungor Crater and, you know, get the soil there, and you had the little pack, and you had to make the seeds. And I remember how rude he was. I just always kind of wondered what the hell his problem was. He was not a very nice NPC. And now he's a bad guy. Go figure. So, I always thought this was kind of cool. The bank here. I love this tree. Which, I don't know, I think it's very neat. And this little portal system that they have with this tree, it's so interesting because you don't see it anywhere else in the game, at least that I can think of. Very cool. And obviously this whole area is different because of, you know, the cataclysm and everything. Actually, are we even in a whole new area, I think? I don't know. It looks so different. I think it is. I think we're just further out. No, this just all got ruined. Cause you know, there used to be, well, that's there, but it used to be kind of up on a hill, I think. I don't know, whatever, but, and there used to be a long pier that you used to, it's now underwater. You go to the Flight Master, but it's actually more convenient. The Flight Master is now like right next to it. You used to have to kind of like walk up this long walkway to get to. Yeah. And you know, I used to take the boat a lot because I thought it would be cheaper than paying for a flight path. I don't know if anyone else did that, but I did that. I just hated doing that. But, you know, I really think it's neat they have all these little NPCs in here, and I'm just kind of babbling now, so, yeah, I'll just end it here. I hope this is interesting and not boring, but, yeah. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.